It's a busy day here in the garden. As you can see, a bit of destructive work, taking apart the flower bed and shrubs at the back of the garden, but actually making space so that we can tidy that up. It got a bit out of hand over the years. Stones that have been put there, but only temporarily, because we had a sort of a rockery at the top here which had needed clearing, so we've taken all the stones out. I've been digging that over. We'll put it back. Don't quite know whether we'll have it flat or raised at the moment, but we will put something back there so that we can perhaps even put some more heathers in, because they look quite nice at this time of year. We've actually now got to the stage where we can start putting some of the things back into the rockery, thanks to a lot of hard work, digging out a hole, filling it full of waste stones that we had, and then putting some of the soil back. Now we've got some of the ornaments that are going back in the garden. We've dug it all out. We've lifted the ground at the back by putting some rubbish in there, and we've now been able to put back some of the bits and pieces. The pigs are nicely sat there quite happily, and the bird table's had a coat of colour put on it, coat of preservative, and has been back in place. Heather's looking quite nice. However, if anybody's got any ideas as to what plants to put in and around here, I'd be most grateful for any ideas. The last patch of the ground at the bottom end of the garden dug over. I have to say, it does look as though Dax has done most of it, but I have to assure you that he didn't. He might be taking possession of it, but that's about all. So anyway, that's it dug over. We will now look to put some plants in. This is the bed that I'm going to do next. It's largely shrubs, but we do have some flowers that we put in each summer, just to give it a bit of extra colour. But Daphne is still doing beautifully well. We also have daylilies in here, which, as you can see, they're quite healthy. They're coming up quite nicely, but they also spread. And down here you'll see that there are some bits and pieces that are coming through in places that I don't want them, so I should be digging those out as I go down through, and just tidying up the daylilies as well, just to keep them in one patch together really. So there's a few bits and pieces, straggly bits, that will come out there. This is as far as I've got so far this morning. Hello Dax, yes, I realise that you're there. I tend to dig it. Dax comes along and moves it about a bit. And so far in this small patch, this is the amount of withy wind that I've got out of it. The bane of my life. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.